Tennis Canada says it needs to keep pace with rising standards on the professional tours, and this stadium is falling behind. That's why it's looking to completely revamp its facilities here at Jarry Park. Its preferred scenario, a whole new stadium, mostly financed with taxpayer money, as reported by Radio-Canada. The organization says both the men and women's tennis associations are asking for upgrades, especially when it comes to the fan experience.
There's no ultimatum as of right now. It's more that they're looking to be reassured that we're working towards finding a solution.
Tennis Canada says it's still very early in the process, but an initial study compared three options: moving the tournament site to another part of the city, which they believe would be too expensive, upgrading the IGA Stadium at Jarry Park, or completely replacing it. It says completely replacing it would make the most sense. In that scenario, the new three-season stadium would have a retractable roof and fit up to 15,000 spectators. The second court would be expanded from 4,000 seats to 7,000. The new stadium would be built on this baseball field. The old one will be torn down to make way for green space and an additional stadium court to seat 2,000. The price tag? About $400 million. Radio-Canada is reporting that Tennis Canada would foot about 10% of the bill and is hoping that the rest comes from all three levels of government. There is pushback.
I'm not against sports. I'm against the expansions in ways that only benefit a few people and not the whole population.
Some people who live in the neighborhood worry they could be losing more of Jarry Park to tennis events many can't afford to attend.
Most people live in apartments, and those apartments, a lot of them don't even have a balcony. And forget about having a garden. So they leave their apartments to get some oxygen. This is our oxygen, and they're trying to take away our oxygen.
Nos impôts sont trop élevés. C'est un gaspillage d'argent éhonté. Mais pourquoi favoriser toujours les millionnaires?
Soraya Martinez-Ferrara said she and the borough mayor for Villeray-Saint-Michel Park Extension co-signed a letter supporting Tennis Canada.
Moi, j'ai de l'ambition pour Montréal et cette ambition requiert à ce qu'on garde ces grands événements à Montréal. Et pour ça, ça nous prend un stade qui va permettre de faire ça. Maintenant, c'est pas un stade à tout prix. C'est pas un stade au prix où les citoyens vont perdre des espaces.
On August 7th, Borough Mayor Jean-François Lalonde wrote on social media that Tennis Canada shouldn't take up any more space in the park and that he's open to modernizing the current facility, but that his priority is the local population. Ottawa has also issued a statement throwing its support behind Tennis Canada's initiative. The Quebec Premier says the government is always ready to analyze official proposals from partners. Meanwhile, Tennis Canada wants to reassure people who live in the area, promising to consult them before finalizing an official project proposal.
Notre engagement, c'est qu'il n'y aura pas moins d'espace vert après le projet qu'il y en a actuellement. Et au contraire, peut-être qu'on peut plutôt regarder et travailler ensemble pour trouver des moyens même de bonifier les espaces verts au parc.
But people here are not convinced that's possible, and they vow to keep pushing to make sure Jarry Park remains as is.